Hey fellow travelers, welcome to Connecting Over Coffee. My name's Louisa and today is Travel Tip Tuesday and I'm going to be giving you tips on how to pack for an international trip. Okay, disclaimer time. I never check in any bags. I do strictly carry on. So if you're looking for something a little bit more robust in terms of packing, this is not your video. I like to get on the plane and get off the plane as soon as possible. So I do only carry on. So a carry on is just basically one small piece of luggage and then like a little personal bag, and that's it. And even now they're starting to restrict that. In fact, they're trying to charge people like carry on fees. So let's get started. Here are all the things that I bring with me on a trip. Anything from camera equipment to reading material to toiletries. Yeah. So if you're looking to get a lock, make sure it's a TSA lock. My luggage already happens to have a TSA approved lock, so I don't really need to go ahead and purchase a new one. But if you're at the market and you're looking to get one, just make sure that it's TSA approved so that way they can go in and unlock your luggage and look through if they need to without actually breaking your lock and leaving your luggage unsecured. One of my favorite things about Away luggage, honestly, and this is not a paid promotion, I just love it so much, is that I can charge my phone. So I don't have to be one of those like wall creepers any longer. I could just sit at the gate and have my phone charging while I wait. It's amazing. So when you're preparing to pack your bags, my recommendation for how much clothing you should pack is a top for every day that you're there, and then about 3 to 4 pairs of pants. That includes pajama bottoms. Also, when you're putting your clothes into your luggage, the best thing to do is to roll them up military style. This will save you so much space in your luggage, and especially if you're doing carry-on, you need the space. You may want to pack a little bit of jewelry with you so you can jazz up any of your outfits, but I don't recommend bringing any high-end jewelry in the event that you may lose it or it may get stolen. It's best to play it on the safer side. Also, try to fit most of your makeup into a small makeup bag. I know a lot of us girls like to have a lot of different kinds of makeup, but keep the makeup to what you really need for each day. Make sure to check the weather at the destination that you're going to so that way you'll know the temperature beforehand, and that way you'll know exactly what clothing to pack. As a rule of thumb, layers are preferred. Also, don't forget to bring underwear for each day. Also, it might be a good idea to bring a small towel with you, especially if you're staying at a hostel. So moving away from packing clothing, when it comes to packing accessories, you'll want to pack a pair of comfortable walking shoes. Mine just happen to be Rothy's because I love them so much. I also recommend stuffing socks into your shoes to save a little bit of space in your luggage. That way it's not taking up any more real estate than it needs to. Also remember to bring a good pair of sneakers. Try not to make it those weird white clumpy sneakers because that makes you an obvious target to anyone looking to rip off or pickpocket a tourist. Also bring a pair of sandals, especially if you're staying at a hostel. I don't know about you, I'm not exactly a germaphobe, but I do get skeeved out at the thought of my bare feet touching a shower that's been used by everybody. Plus, it's also good to have if you're looking to walk around a hotel or an Airbnb, you need to slip on some shoes like quickly. Depending on where you're going, you may want to bring an umbrella. I don't recommend purchasing those plastic ponchos. They scream tourist. If you're bringing a camera, don't forget to pack your camera charger and extra memory cards. Make sure that the memory cards have a lot of space. Make sure you format them so that they're completely empty. This way, you can go and take as many pictures or videos as you want and not have to worry about, oh my gosh, I have no more room. Also, I recommend buying a toothbrush travel case. That way, when you put your toothbrush in your luggage or in your personal bag, your toothbrush isn't knocking around on things and collecting dirt. You don't want that in your mouth. Not at all. For those who have hair like mine that are wild and unruly, definitely bring a brush. Also, this one is super duper important. Buy travel adapters. Every country has its own style of plug. So make sure you buy travel adapters. Seriously, otherwise you won't be able to plug any of your stuff in and you'll be in serious trouble. You can buy these travel adapters in any like travel section in the supermarket or pharmacy. Just don't forget this. It's really important. Okay, so the TSA limits how much liquid you can bring onto a plane, and they also require that it be in a clear Ziploc bag. So for the toiletries, you're going to want to pack a soap. This particular soap is from Morticia Lovely Soaps. I adore these soaps, not only because it's from my beautiful cousin, but all the soaps are all natural and organic. All the soaps smell amazing. So definitely check out her Insta. I will link it below. If you want to get some of her soaps, you will not regret it. Also, don't forget the travel deodorant, shampoo, and conditioner. Don't forget those. Q-tips. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always like, oh, I need a Q-tip, and I can never find one because hotels don't carry them. Airbnbs don't have them either, neither do hostels. So you have to bring your own Q-tips. Also, toothpaste. If you don't like to use bar soap, there's also mini body wash soap. Zip it all up. Make sure your toiletry bag stays on top. That way it's easy to take out and put back in when you need to. Also, it's a good idea to bring a small little tote bag with you. Sometimes we tend to buy a lot of souvenirs and we have no place to put them. So if you bring a little tote bag with you, you have a place to put all your souvenirs that you bring back. The canvas totes are really thick, so I don't really recommend that. So try to bring like a very lightweight and thin tote bag. So bag is all set and ready to go. Let's lock this bad boy up. So let's talk about what to pack in your personal bag. Definitely your passport. Without your passport, you cannot fly anywhere internationally. And they're going to need to see it, not only to prove your ID, but also to give it a stamp. I don't know. I personally love when they stamp my passport. I get so bummed when I don't get a stamp. Also, don't forget your wallet where you put your debit card and any cash. Some people like to buy the security packs that go under your clothing. I don't necessarily recommend that. Be aware of your surroundings, keep on the lookout for pickpockets, and don't carry around a lot of cash. I also recommend bringing some form of entertainment with you onto the plane. I mean, nowadays, all planes have like movies and videos, but it's kind of nice to be able to do your own thing sometimes. Also, if you're going to a new country, bring your guidebook with you onto the plane. That way you can catch up and read up on the country that you're going to visit or the city you're going to visit. And this is especially if you're traveling alone, bring a notebook with you. Don't forget your phone. Super important. And shameless promo here, that pizza case was done by me, which you can buy at our store at society6.com/connectingovercoffee. Super duper important. Don't forget to bring your phone charger. Also, don't forget to pack a travel adapter and keep it in your personal bag in the event that you have to charge any of your electronics wherever you may be going. So I like to keep my electronics, especially expensive ones, closer to me. And my personal bag will always go under the seat in front of me. So make sure to have your photo equipment close to you as just like a security precaution. So these are my airplane socks. When I'm on the plane, I generally take off my shoes and then I put my socks on. And this way I can rest comfortably, especially for long flights. For short flights, I don't even bother. There are extra little things that you can buy to make your flight a little bit more comfortable. One of them is a foot hammock that you literally strap over the seat table and it literally hangs down so you can prop your feet up. This is good if you're like me on a little bit of the shorter side because my feet don't always touch the ground. There's also inflatable pillows. Oh my gosh, I took a 10-hour flight from LA to London recently, and while it was the most ridiculous thing to blow up and to have people look at me like I was crazy, once it was done, bruh, it was so amazing and it was so comfortable and I was able to sleep in different kinds of ways. So I highly recommend it. I will link it below. For extra comfort, I also bring my neck pillow and a blanket because sometimes the one blanket that they give you is really thin and it's not enough for me because I tend to get cold on airplanes. And that's it. That's literally everything I pack when I'm going away on a trip. All right, y'all. So those are my tips for what to pack, what not to pack. If you think I missed something, let me know in the comments below. And we'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay traveling, y'all. Bye.